Okay, this is July the 8th, and we're in Grand Junction, Colorado. And this is the place in the hospital where Kenda was born, at Grand Junction Community Hospital, back almost 10 years ago. Standing in front of First Assembly of God Church in Grand Junction, where Kenda went to church when she was a little bitty baby. We're in Colorado National Monument Park out of Grand Junction, looking at the scenery, looking at the area where lava formations.
We're in trouble. Silver.
There's Susie.
Gold. There's gold in it.
Taking a look around this area. There comes the troops, the little ones, Stephen and Kenda. This is from the top of the mountain, Monument Valley, above Grand Junction. And we're looking down over the Grand Junction Valley. And over towards Grand Mesa in the background. There's the city of Grand Junction below. As this shows up, there's a little lizard right there by that clump of grass. Right there. There's the lizard. Sunning himself. Zoomed in as best as I can, as far as I can. I think we've got him there. First lizard we've seen.
There you go, Stephen. You're almost right on top of it.
Yeah, he's sunning himself on top of that rock.
When you get on that rock, you'll be right.
Okay, here they come. Hiking up a trail here in Monument Valley. Come on, Stephen. I know, it's tough, isn't it?
Nostrils of your nose?
Yeah. We're looking out over Monument Valley again.
The two caves over there looks like your nostrils of your nose.
Side of the rim there. I see a cave over there.
Can we go? Can we go?
I see this cave over there they want to take a picture of. Want to climb into it, but I said no, not today. Monument Canyon, the rock formations are real neat. Valley. This is probably fruit of Colorado. Monument Valley.
This is a Grandview Trail.
Right on the Grandview Trail. Here along the rim.
Just some.
We've got a couple of owls here in the background.
Owls?
Trying to,
Where's owls?
I don't know, but there's a Stephen. Stephen. Kinda under
Tree.
yeah, under a tree. I think that's an old cedar tree.
Say hi, Daddy. And here's Steven.
Yeah. There's Stephen. Hiding under a tree growing out of the rocks. Yeah.
Down. Look.
Tell us a little bit about the geological structure up here. So we're looking off the side of the mountains. Independence Monument. And here this explains a little bit about the geological formations of Independence Monument.
Those were Steven.
The park, and here's the sign that says Balanced Rock. Pan over this way. Right, trees growing right out of the rocks because it's split right in two. Now we're pointing upwards to Balanced Rock. That's exactly what it is. It's rock. Now it's way up there. See how high up? It's way up there.
Oh, it's down there. Whoa! What's up, Doc?
I think we got some echoes here in the background. I think I just spotted my big echoes. I got a Stephen and I got a Kenda.
And a rock to split a rock. And a tree to split a rock in half. Aye.
We just
Look.
working our way down the outside of the mountains.
I love my parents. Aye. Love.
Big, tall rock mountain that we're standing next to. And there's the Valley of Fruita, Colorado. And what have you guys been doing?
Picking up climbing.
Climbing and picking up rocks.
And we found marble.
And I hear an echo.
Hey.
See, and there's Mom up there fixing sandwiches. Let's go up there and get something to eat. And there's Kenda. Junction still, and this is the house that we lived in right after Kendra was born, where she had her first Christmas. It's a duplex that has got a passive solar system in it. It was a real neat house. I even helped put it in the yard. It was brand new when we moved in. There's another unit just like it right next door. At that time, Air Force recruiter and Army recruiter and his wife lived here. And then they moved in when it was brand new, and we moved in this side when it was brand new. And in the house next door, the people that had built these two places, we had a couple that was an attorney that lived there. This is back almost 10 years ago. Chipmunks eating out of Steven's hand.
Cheeks. He has big.
We're at Box Canyon Falls in Ouray, Colorado. Looking out over the town of Ouray, Colorado. Up from the edge of Box Canyon Falls. This little town is called the Switzerland of America. It's way down on the bottom. I think the town's around 7,000 foot elevation with peaks around it probably 12 to 13,000. Here we are at the top of Box Canyon Falls, looking down. This is coming down, up looking down. Box Canyon, city of Ouray again, top of the mountain. Okay, look up at me. Stephen, Kenda, where you at? They don't know where they
Switzerland.
They're at Box Canyon Falls in Ouray, Colorado.
There's a big waterfall.
Right, and big waterfall here.
Seen it. Open your hand. Don't stop. Slow down. Put some in your hand and squat down. Sharon, come over here.
Sharon, get over here.
See that one down there on the ground?
That's over here.
Kendall, look at his jaws. See how fat they are?
We'll take and put him in his bin and come back.
See, if you don't try to pet them, they don't run away from you.
Oh, you're right at the top of the mountain. And is it pretty? It's about 7 o'clock in the evening. The sun's coming down and reflection off the top of the mountains. The mountains looking backwards from where we just came. We just saw some snow off the side of the mountains too. Coming down and melting and forming new rivers. Let's see, I think I've got one right here. I can zoom in on it. Yeah, we can see it coming down. See that water running. There we go, focus a little bit better. It's working its way down the side of the mountain. Top of Red Mountain Pass, 11,018 feet high. Top of the world out here. There's Kendall walking up to the sign. Way, way up here. Yeah, 11,000 feet tall. Yeah, pretty country, isn't it, Kenda? Entering into San Juan County. As we look out here, you can see the clouds and the hanging down low, away from which we just came. There they are. And right ahead, up the top of the hill, an old building. Zooming in on it, trying to bring it up close here. Way up here, over 11,000 feet high. I hate to live here.
River! He's gone.
It's at the honey farm in Durango, Colorado. I'm watching them make, the bees make honey.
Dad, up there.
Okay. Bee farm in Durango. Shows how they make the honey.
There.
That's something to watch. Here they're making the cells.
Section real high, showing the bees making honey.
Well, it looks like it.
You see them busy over there. See them moving around. Now there we're watching the various layers of honeycomb.
No, he likes the planes.
Bees making honey.
There's another one for you.
See this pipe to the ceiling
Louisiana.
into here. Honeyfield t-shirts. It says over here. Honey, I love you. Get this thing focused in a little better. A wall at the honey farm I thought was really cute. In Silverton, Colorado. Tiny picture of the valley. Way back down the course since 1883. Oh, there's your beekeeper baby. Oh, netting on with the bee. Honeydale, established in 1918 here in Durango, Colorado. One of the trains. This is one of the narrow gauge trains coming up the track in Durango, Colorado. Friday's train going up to Silverton, Colorado. Good morning.
Good morning.
And this is my cousin Betty. And we're in Durango, Colorado. Stopping by to see everybody. This bright and early morning. Yeah. Is it gonna run again?
No, it'll never run again.
It'll never run again.
I may not either.
You may not either. Well, there's always hope. If you tinker long enough. Turn enough bolts. And it's about to start. It's live in action. It's called Richie.
Clean again.
Dirty hands.
As usual.
As he walks through. He's not sure where he's going, but
I'm camera shy.
just a little bit camera shy there. See? Everybody's.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, good to see y'all. Bye
My
bye.
little wave.
I call it the camcorder wave.
Camcorder wave. Okay. Okay. And there he is. Cleaning his hands after changing the oil or whatever he's doing here. Standing up here on top of Florida Mesa, looking back at the barn and the house where we lived 29 years ago when we moved from Durango, Colorado to Albuquerque, New Mexico. And this was the barn where we all played in, where Keith and Nelda and Luana and I, also where the barn where we got all stung with the hornet's nest that we jumped into. We went to school here in the elementary school in Florida Mesa where I graduated the 8th grade a long time ago. This is the area around here. We're at Pagosa Springs, Colorado. We have stopped here as we're going into town. We're just above where Venners used to live when they lived over here in Pagosa. We stopped at Pizza Hut here at the top of the hill as we come into town. From here we're going on to Walsenburg. We're in downtown Pagosa Springs, Colorado, and what I'm taking a picture of here, they've got a little fountain spewing out. And if you could only be here and smell it, it smells like rotten eggs, the kid said. It's the sulfur hot springs mineral waters, and that's what it smells like. And it's running right here, and the water is hot. And here's downtown Pagosa Springs in the background. And changed a whole lot over the years when we used to live here, and I went to school here too. Over here is some of the buildings where the hot springs are.
There's a brain foot.
I'm not going to play in the water day.
No, you don't need to go down in the water.
I want to get a rock.
You can see across there some of the formations where the hot water is, and
hello.
the river below.
Yo, yo.
Not quite to the top of Wolf Creek Pass, but we see snow. And it looks like there's little trails over there. We're gonna head over there and we're gonna get some snow here in July on Wolf Creek Pass. Huffing and panting up to snow. Is the cold snow, is the snow cold? Huh, Steven? Is it cold? Snow in July on Wolf Creek Pass. There's the cars over there. Looking the other way.
Want me to run up there and give it to her?
And Mom's sitting there watching us. Kendall with some snow. She's going to take it to Mom. Down the trail she goes. But look at the top of the mountains all around us. We're up in high elevation. And it's cold, is the word.
Give me with her snow.
And there's Steven digging in the snowdrift. And he's got some snow pie. 10,857 feet. Top of Wolf Creek Pass. Coming across the Continental Divide Trail. Show 'em. The foot of Wolf Creek Pass on the other side, and here's Kenda stepping out in the water. She wants to see how cold it is. How cold is it, Kenda? How cold is it?
Not that cold.
And here comes Kenda doing a wade.
Look, it's not people
Stephen.
right there.
Stephen, follow Kenda. That's right.
Whoa.
Here comes the Stephen. Walking right along.
Dad, look at you.
And there goes Kenda. There's Stephen right behind her. Wading out in that cold water.
Watch out, watch out.
We see a Kenda and we see a Stephen. Let's go.
You can barely see them. We're in Levita, Colorado. And if you look right in the center of the picture, you can see a row of rocks. And they're standing ridges. They look like the back of a dinosaur coming down the mountain. And there's 3 more. See, there's another set of them. And then there's another long set right there. See, it's pretty long. We're quite a ways away. I had to zoom in to get them, but I wanted you to see them. Rather, Dad did. He stopped the car, but they're on my side of the car. But they look kind of neat. Looks like a row of dinosaurs or something back in there. This is the last, what's it called? Mountain range?
Mountain Pass.
This is the last mountain pass that we're coming through, so we're on our way home.
This is just on the other side of Levita. We're looking out, and that's a buck deer. Trying to zoom in and focus on him. Standing out there in the field. He's sort of looking at us.
I'll tell you when to stop.
Again, we're looking at this buck deer. Here it is. We've got 4 of them. They're out there in the feeding with the cows. Stephen spotted them. So we're heading this way. Let's see if I can zoom in and get them any better. But the best we can do. Film this inside the car, looking out at them. Again. Just grazing right away. I'm not calling these things deer. I believe they're antelope. We're down in antelope country. See the white on the animals? I believe those are antelope. Looking at us. Look up again, see what it is now.
I see it, Stephen, but it's quite a ways away. Well, Daddy's in hog heaven. He didn't get to see an elk, and he got to see 2 deers. But this is a whole herd of antelopes. I'm zoomed up as close as I can get. See? They're quite a ways off, but he spotted them. There's the rest of them. Look at them. They're coming this way. Taking off. Some of them are running. Can y'all see them running?
Yeah, I can.
I hope this shows up better. It should. I'm looking at black and white. Those are pretty stationary over there. Let me keep going. Deer, an antelope rather, right
Walking
there.
towards a rabbit.
I'm up as close to it as I can get.
There's a baby.
Where
No,
the
it's
She's
a
trying to get
rabbit.
baby up. No, it isn't.
It's a
baby.
rabbit. I saw it. It hopped.
Stephen?
Huh.
That's a baby. She just had a baby. He can't even stand up. If you look right there, that is a little baby antelope. She's apparently just had him, and he's just learning how to walk. She's standing there watching him. She's walking away from him now because she doesn't want us to see him. See him? Now you can see his head. He almost made it up. See, she never moves very far away from him. See? Honey, do you reckon he's stuck in something down there?
She's been born. She's just
There he goes. Did you see? He's caught in a gully.
Look, watch.
See him? Look at him. Little baby.
Footsteps.
His first steps are being recorded. He doesn't even know it. The reason that this is shaking is because cars are going by and it's shaking the van. Gosh, I wish this thing could get closer. There he goes. He's moving. Honey, I think he's caught in a gully.
There's no kitten in here.
There he is. See him? Do y'all see him?
Yeah.
It's a new bird. It has to be.
See how wobbly his little legs are?
He's in a gully. Yeah, he is.
Stephen? I don't know if he is or not, but he stood up. We could see all four of his legs right there. It might just be a little pit that she kind of rooted around in to have him. Do you see him? She's licking him, isn't she? He's having a hard time standing up. I think I'm higher here than if I did walk down by the fence. There he is. See? Oh,
First steps.
look at him going to milk. See? See him?
Look the baby. Going to get drink.
He's nursing.
That's it.
See?
The baby will know what it is. Look.
See, I opened the car door, so she's gonna walk off a little ways. See if we stay, or what we do. She's trying to lead us away from him. He's trying to follow her. He just can't get his legs to work. There he goes. See him?
Bambi.
Yeah, little Bambi.
Is he cute? He's acting like Bambi. Isn't he? Yeah, because Bambi gets always like the one and I see this.
Look, watch. It's on all point.
See, he's standing up nursing now. Oh. There he goes. Now look how sure his steps are now. He's walking to her. Look at him. How come he's so dark? Or is it just the camera? He's hungry. She's kind of skittish, I guess, because I'm standing here. We're actually quite a ways away. See, this is how far we actually are away from him. Look at him run. Wait, Mama. She's leading him off away from us. See, she keeps looking at me. We got his first steps, y'all. Whoop. I can't wait till I can see this in color. I just stood up. She's not real sure what I'm doing. She's gonna take her baby and move on off some. See her, she keeps looking at me. See him? Look at him walking. You hardly ever get to see something like this. Do you kids know that? Yeah. Probably be the last time you'll ever see something like this. Look at him trying to run. She's moved him back quite a bit. He's following her just as fast as he can. She keeps coming back to check on him. See, if she didn't have him here, she'd be long gone. There's two things moving around over there. What are they? There's the baby. And there's one antelope. There's some more there a while ago. I didn't know if it was antelopes or cows. See, there's cows real close. So we saw those yesterday. They were mixed in with the cows. It's hard to see in this because I'm seeing black and white and I can't distinguish where the antelope is compared to the rocks. There's another one. That is the daddy eating in there with the cows, so you can see his horns. I hope that's the one I'm pointing out. I don't see any horns, but right now his tail's to us. And then right there. Oh, there they are. There's some more. See, these are fairly close. They're a lot closer than the other one was. See, we're still way back here. This is what we see from where we're at. This is not the same ones that we saw just a minute ago with the little bitty baby that had just been born. This is two different ones with two other babies. How much you want me to get, honey? We've moved about, how far, honey? Maybe a quarter of a mile, possibly. And look here, there's a whole bunch of them sitting down there. Where one of them's walking around. Two of them are walking around. I see two walking around, I see one on the ground. I don't see any further up. See, there's some more. We're going by them. See all of them? I don't see any more up there. Change batteries because the battery was going down. This bunch of them is on the move. See, there's a whole, quite a few. Some more laying down. Resting. This is the same bunch, just from a little bit different angle. To see how much better these babies are walking than that other one that we got a while ago?
Yeah.
He was just learning to stand up. A very nervous mama. And there's two little babies. See them looking at me? They're right through the fence. See, they're not. That's the daddy to my right. Well, I guess he does have horns on his head. Sure does. Look at him. Got out and walked across the street, and there they go. Where's the daddy? There he goes. Look at him just staring at me. You'd think they'd never seen a weird lady with a camera before. Well, this isn't an elk. Daddy wanted to see an elk so bad, but at least he got to see something that has horns.
We have just come a little further past where we've seen the antelope, and we've stopped at a national park called the Kaplan Mountain. What this is, it's a volcano. This is what it looked like many years ago when it started. How it erupted. This whole area is the result of volcanic activity many, many years ago. This shows down the Rio Grande River the area of the volcanic activity and where we are. Right there on the upper right is the Kaplan Mountains. The river Rio Grande comes down to Santa Fe and Albuquerque, New Mexico, and it shows other volcanic activity down through that area. Volcanic rock, and the label says it's a volcanic bomb, 360 pounds, Roy.
We are going back in time, before civilization. It is perhaps 10,000 years ago. You are in a place which will one day be called New Mexico. It took millions of years for the land around you to form.
Let me get her off.
Relentless erosion carved and shaped the surrounding mesas and high plains. Some of the powerful forces that model our Earth are imperceptibly slow. Others are sudden and dramatic. No, there is no storm coming. For many days, the ground has been trembling. Beneath you, expanding gases confined below the Earth's crust are forcing their way upward through fissures in the rock. The shocks are sharper, more rapid now, a warning of what is to come. Over there, a volcano is born. Under tremendous pressure, clouds of ash and steam tower thousands of feet into the air. Ash, cinders, and red-hot liquid globs of lava are hurled up, cool during their flight, and rain down around the vent to form the cone-shaped mountain.
I'm gonna have to move. 'Cause it
Today,
actually doesn't
rising above the plains of northeastern New Mexico, stands Capulin Mountain, one of the most perfect of the large cinder cone volcanoes in the United States. Seeing the quiet beauty of Capulin Mountain makes its violent birth difficult to visualize. Its eruption was a series of explosive bursts, each one adding a new layer of cinders and ash. Lava from more than 100 volcanoes covered much of northeastern New Mexico. Every peak you see rising around Capulin Mountain was once an active volcano. What remains today is the evidence of 3 separate periods of volcanic activity. About 2 million years ago, the Raton lava flows formed. Nature's never-ending erosion has reduced them to the mesas, high plains, and cliffs that you see to the northwest. About 1 million years later, the Clayton deposits spread over the land. As the centuries passed, these formations too were sculptured and worn down by water and wind. The remnants of this era are seen in Laughlin Peak, Sierra Grande, Jose and Robinson Butte. Each of these periods of violent eruptions and lava flows was followed by quiet intervals when the land was reshaped by rivers and other erosive forces. The next series of eruptions sent new lava flooding over the old, reshaping the land. Capulin Mountain is a young volcano. It represents the last stage of activity in this volcanic field. Activity which continued until about 5,000 years ago. The limited erosion of Capulin's steep slopes and its sharp, angular rocks show how recently it was formed. The Earth's interior is extremely hot. As fractures develop or movement in the crust occurs, pressure may be relieved, allowing pockets of molten rock called magma to form, as far as 50 miles below the Earth's surface. Magma forces its way upward through fissures in the crust. As it nears the surface, further relief of pressure causes great amounts of superheated gases to expand. The bubbling gases separate from the magma and burst through the Earth's surface, exploding out in clouds of steam containing fragments of volcanic material. Globs of liquid rock, cinders, and ash are forced high into the air from the vent. Falling back, they form a cone around the vent. During the eruption of Capulin, lava forced its way out through a fissure near the base. This preserved the symmetry of the mountain. A cinder cone is often too weak to withstand the pressure of lava filling its crater. Part of the cone may collapse, as at Mud Hill, north of Capulin. The lava flows from Capulin Mountain cover approximately 25 square miles. They are still visible today. To the south, lava flowed almost to the village of Capulin. To the north, lava spread nearly to the dry Cimarron River, close to the present village of Folsom. As the molten rock moved along, its surface was cooling and hardening, but the red glowing lava beneath continued to push on. This created pressure ridges south of the crater, leaving the land with a ripple-like surface. Squeeze-ups developed as the cooling surface cracked, and pasty lava broke through, forming blocky mounds. In Mexico, in 1943, a farmer saw a column of smoke rise as he worked his field. As fissures broke the land open, he witnessed the birth of Pericotine volcano, an almost exact duplicate of Capulin Mountain. A huge cloud of ash and steam hurled fragments of rock high into the air. Mountains and valleys may take thousands of years to form and change the face of the earth. But volcanoes are nature's maverick mountains. Some form in only a few years, weeks, or even days. Within a year, Clipchamp was over 1,000 feet high. Lava broke out near its base. Depending upon temperature, chemical composition, and how much solid matter it contains, lava can run very freely or hardly seem to move. As lava cools, its movement slows, and solid chunks break off. Its force is devastating. Clipchamp was named for a town that it destroyed. When the eruption of Capulin ended, a dark, steaming cinder cone stood out against the landscape. New material thrown up from the depths of the earth, waiting to be clothed in new life. Many cinder cones remain almost barren. For some as yet unexplained reason, Capulin Mountain has developed a unique habitat. Lichens, primitive colorful plants, attach themselves to the lava rock. Seed carried by birds and prevailing winds lodged in niches in Capulin's rugged surface. Tenacious shrubs and grasses also took root and grew. Gradually, larger life forms established themselves on the sheltered slopes. Today, Capulin Mountain is rich with life. Splashes of colorful wild flowers. Pinyon pines up to 400 years old sway in the breeze. Lizards and chipmunks scurry among the rocks. And mule deer may be seen. Roots of trees and smaller plants virtually hold this mountain of cinders and ash together, preventing erosion from rapidly destroying it. What was at first a desolate, barren form has been transformed into a striking mountain covered with life. Nature created Capulin Mountain in violence and is preserving it in quiet beauty.
If you'll remember in the movie, it talks about a mountain that half of it collapsed. That looks like it could be it right there. That's the same thing anyway. The same thing happened there. And then if you look on over a little bit to that mountain right there, you can actually see the circle where the volcano was. See, I zoomed in on it? You can see where it was. There's mountains like this all around us. Out here, we're about almost to the top of Mount Capula Mountain. And there's the one where half of it is collapsed. Pretty trash can. See, there's another one. Now this over here, okay honey, you talk. Well, I don't know what you said. Something about it being the ash.
These are the layers of ash deposits as you see on the slope from the formation of the volcano. There's not a whole lot of the regular volcanic rock. You can see a little bit in the hillsides, the volcanic rock, but it's primarily ash. This is an ash cone.
Okay, now, Along here you see the sandy part that it was talking about. Stephen and Kendall wanted to make sure that they were seen. Turn around, Stephen. You can see how it's kind of sandy. You know, that looks like it's more ash than anything else. But how it just kind of flows. You can actually see it flowing down. If you want to read this, I don't know how clear it's going to come out. I'm going to zoom up so you can read it. 3 major periods of eruptions are visible in this view. A is Raton Sequence, Johnson Mesa. B is Clayton Sequence, Red Mountain and Robinson Peak. And C is Capulan Sequence, lava flow at the base of Capulan. Now if you look at the big picture, you can see A, B, and then C is over here on this side. This part of it says about 10,000 years ago the Folsom man hunted here. Imagine what it would be like. Volcanoes were still erupting, prehistoric man hunting extinct bison with handcrafted spears and projectile points. The view. There's A and B. And then C is just somewhere over in here. It's kind of, the sun's really shining here. I'll move this up. Okay, according to this, A is the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, B is the Johnson Mesa, and C is the Capulan Mount lava flows. Now, if you look on this thing, you can see A, B, and C. Now I'm going to raise up. Let's look out here and see if you can pick out A, B, and C. Tree-covered mesa on your left is a lava flow from Capulan. The flow extends almost 4 miles toward the highway. Capulan is just one of many volcanoes in this area. Each peak within view was once an active volcano, bellowing steam and ash and lava from deep within the earth. Okay, now I'm going to raise up, and you can see the tree lines that it's talking about.
Yeah. Y'all go ahead and get started. We'll catch up.
See how far it goes out there? All those trees is where once lava flowed. Okay, now back to this. That tells you what each one of them was. Now there's A, B, C, D, and a little fly crawling across the top of the screen. And then there's E and F.
Here we go. 3 major periods of eruption.
Now there you can see all of them. Now I'm just going to raise the camera up and start over here and let y'all see if you can pick it out. Stephen and Daddy. And they're way down there at the bottom of the inside of the thing. They've walked all the way. It's about half a mile down in there and half a mile back. Now this is what I can see. That's how far away they are. You can see that they're down inside the crater, down at the very bottom. Apparently there's something down there that they're reading. They probably wish they had this down there, but they don't.
Down the bottom it said wild choke cherry. You get up here while you make a comment. Well, that wasn't a bad hike. Now let's try the other one. Easier to go up fast than it is slow.
I guess I could be talking while they're walking up. They're fixing to disappear from sight. Bye-bye. If you back up, well, I'll back up for you. You can see the rocky pieces that it was talking about, the dried lava. See, there's a big old clump of it right there. And then back over there where I was, you can just see the rocks along the mountainside where they just kind of stopped.
Back home in Dallas.